It may be time for these actors to retire, or at the very least, get some acting classes. Although Yang has an impressive array of work, fans have long since complained about his acting skills. His best work to date is You Are My Glory. After the drama aired, he was praised for finally shedding his problematic acting style, with fans gushing over the charms of his low-profile and abashed engineer persona. In contrast, fans are disappointed to find that his wooden expressions have made a return in Fireworks of My Heart, where his knitted brows and stiff chin were apparent, and disliked the cocky and arrogant vibes Yang brought to his character. The other problem is him prioritizing his image over genuine acting. A lot of people are pointing out that while his character is a troubled, traumatized bad boy, his character has flawless skin and makeup and acts flirty and untroubled. A netizen said, for someone who is supposed to be worse off than I am, he is confusingly happy and somehow had better skin than me. He was so terrible, even a negative score is too high, one netizen said. Angelababy has been in the industry for a long time and has won quite a few acting awards. So how come she is on the worst actors list? Well, according to the Chinese internet, she is a subpar actress. Critics online have accused her of relying on a wide-eyed expression for every emotion, whether it's sadness, happiness, shock, or anger. They've even given it a catchy nickname, the infamous and miraculous stare. Her ex-husband Huang even criticized her acting, saying, "Baby is a very emotional person, so if and once she gets it, she should be a very good actress. I'm just being very objective. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Bad is bad." Hopefully she took his advice seriously. Singer-actress CHAOYUE saw her popularity skyrocket after finishing third in Talent Search Produce 101 in 2018. A lot of criticism came her way when she landed a role in the drama CHAOYUE. Viewers heavily criticized her for having two expressions, the stare, which they called the power of the bug eye, and the pout. In another scene she was supposed to be crying, but the tears were nowhere to be found. It seems she knows her limitations. While promoting her latest drama, Love You 7 Times, she appealed to viewers who are still hesitant to watch the drama because of her, telling them to support the drama because everyone worked really hard on it. Well, netizens were not moved by her words. Comments like, "The problem is not the labels, but your poor acting skills, and acting is really the original sin. After watching 2 episodes, I can't continue," were thrown at her. We hope she takes the criticism and works harder. In 2016, Chen Xiao debuted in the Cosmic Girl's first mini-album Would You Like? Soon after that, she ventured into acting. However, despite appearing in more than 7 dramas and 3 movies, she doesn't seem to be improving. Netizens expressed their disappointment after watching a few of her dramas, calling her a facial paralysis actress. She is either frozen and emotionless or pouting. One viewer who watched her in Lie to Love said, "This show has finally turned me into a Chen Xiao anti. I'm struggling to get through this, there is no chemistry and she still doesn't move her face like a normal person." Another added, "My Heart is the 3rd drama I've dropped because of the same female lead. She legit has no acting skills. She shows no emotion at all. Why do they keep casting her?" Another actor who prioritizes looking perfect over acting is Zhu Jingyi. Well, she has been on practically every beauty and top visuals list since she debuted as an idol, so she wants to keep her spot at all costs. It is her beauty and popularity that has producers clamoring to cast her. Unfortunately, her acting skills are not on par with her looks. No matter the role, she is always perfectly made up with not a hair out of place. One netizen noted, "Zhu Jingyi cannot play ugly. I swear it's in her contract," while another said, "Watching Beauty of Resilience, I was genuinely irritated by the amount makeup she was wearing. I couldn't take her character seriously at all." Still someone quipped, "Zhu Jingyi can't act. Period. Forget the elaborate head jewelry, red-eyed makeup, and complaints about her agency, she is the problem." Huang ZITAO is definitely a talented musician. The singer-songwriter, producer, rapper, actor and model has steadily gained popularity since debuting as an idol in 2011. While he has been acting since 2010, he has been accused of being a one-dimension actor, who he shows the same emotion of anger and frustration without shedding tears in every drama he has been in. One viewer put it bluntly, Huang ZITAO should refrain from acting ever again. He needs to actually take acting lessons. I don't mind his looks nor do I care about it, but as someone else has already pointed out, his range is limited and that's why he's typecast. Another responded with, he plays the same character in every single drama he is in, aka himself. Young Mi has been practically acting all her life. She started acting at the age of 4. In all that time, netizens had hoped she had acquired decent acting skills, but it seems that is too much to ask for. When she was an acting rookie, she reportedly failed to meet the director's expectations for a particular crying scene. In a fit of anger, the director slapped her across the face. Many years later, things are still the same. According to one viewer, she's weird in that her performance in both her good and bad dramas are the same, very flat, and she uses the exact same hand gestures all the time. She was heavily criticized in Storm I for being unnatural and unbearable. Netizens couldn't even stand the sound of her voice. I've never complained about Young Mi before, but God, did I want to scratch out my eyes watching her in Negotiator, someone lamented. But it looks like she is finally listening to the people because she reportedly hired an acting coach for her role on Harbin 1944. Dylan Wang's career has followed an unexpected trajectory, from working at a roadside skewer shop to starring in some of China's biggest dramas such as Meteor Garden and Love Between a Fairy and Devil. The actor and idol has drawn netizens' ire for his emotionless acting. According to netizens, his acting is basically raising his eyebrows to look cocky and being carried by voice actors. One netizen said, all he has is one emotion, which is this blank stare into oblivion, and then his eyebrows do the rest of the work. I only watched 2 of his dramas thus far and I couldn't finish Meteor Garden because of it. All I see from him is a frowny face. He's fine when he stays in his comfort zone playing cocky characters, but unless he drastically improves his dialogue/line reading, his career is going to be limited. He basically can't act without dubbing, added another viewer. Dylan's Unchained Love co-star, CHAOYUE, has also been called a log for her wooden acting. Some netizens said that no matter what the plot is or who she is playing with, CHAOYUE's eye skills are particularly eye-catching. Whether it is being surprised, innocent, or sad, as long as she could perform on stage, she can immediately perform the same pattern of staring expressions. When acting needs emotional adduction, CHAOYUE will quickly switch to the power-saving dumb mode. Her eyes are blank and indifferent to everything. Many netizens are so angry that they scolded her, saying, "You act like you are a log." Another fan commented, thought it was ANGELABABY who shocked the entertainment circle with her staring acting skills. Now CHAOYUE has also taken over perfectly. Despite CHAOYUE's success, the idol actress has her fair share of critics. In fact, her poor acting in a crying scene in Another Me became a trending search on Weibo, with more than 1.2 million people weighing in on the topic. In that particular scene, Lian Sheng, portrayed by CHAOYUE, finds out that her mother died from a sickness. When she heard the tragic news, she had a stunned expression before going off on a monologue in front of her mother. Eventually, she broke down and burst into tears, crying loudly. Although CHAOYUE's crying was very realistically, netizens were dissatisfied with her emotional reaction. They found it was odd that she didn't break into tears immediately after the shock factor passed, but instead, she had a whole monologue without tears. With netizens leaving negative messages, such as "it was too forceful, looks very exaggerated, a dog's acting, and go back to acting school." Did we miss one actor that should have been on this list? Let us know in the comments below.